Good morning, everybody. It's 9:45. It's Saturday. Me clock stopped. And I'm round at the big garden today, and welcome to sunny Weymouth. I'm round at the big garden because I haven't spent any time round here, and it is just so overgrown. So, I'll be doing lots of weeding, lots of replanting. I've got loads and loads of spring onions in there that need sorting out. This thing is like totally overgrowing. Millions of chilies on there. This one has also got lots and lots of chilies on there. This one has got chilies on. That's Hungarian hot wax. I hate touching them. I don't know how big they're supposed to get. These are Gusto Purple. There we go. There we go. Gusto Purple. There's lots on there. And that is, I'll remember it in a minute because I've lost the thing. So, today, there's me peanuts log. But look at me cucumber. It's ginormous. It's just totally taken over. And this tomato plant is like just disappeared. So I'm going to get in there and see what we've got. You can see a cucumber there. Oh, all outside. Remember I dug all this over? That's all growing again because the lining is... That's just rubbish, look. It just tears. So I've got to do all that again. I've got to weed all this again. All up there, look, all them weeds there. Because of the greenhouse and the allotment being new, I've been spending a lot more time around there. I mean, look at this. There was no grass there before. No grass here. So I'm going to go around and pick all my tomatoes. I'm going to harvest first. Go around and harvest everything. Quite a lot of tomatoes there. That's growing in here. See? I've let that been eaten by all the slugs and snails. Potatoes are fine. I think I'm going to take that up and put it round at the allotment. That gooseberry. Look, all my beetroot have been growing anyway. What's in here? Oh yeah, them 3 little savoys. That cabbage there, look, that's been eaten by snails. More potatoes. And my sprouts, which have got millions and millions of flies on them. Look at them all. Oh my God. Why have they got all them flies on them? They've got white fly as well. Oh, all these weeds down here. just covered in weeds. All this covered in weeds. So it looks like I'm having a weeding day today, and I'm going to harvest. I'm going to harvest these, and I'm going to start covering the ground up because like I said, with having the allotment and the garden, with the allotment being new and building things there, I haven't had time to properly look after both. So when all the building work is done, then I will have time to look after both. And for those of you that have been with me for a long time, you know what I said I was going to do here is I've got a pear tree at home. I'm going to put them posts, 4x4 posts in, and try and train that, that pear tree along espalier or whatever it's called. I can't remember. But where do I start? Where do I start? I think I'll start here. Get all this tidied up first and just work my way round. Well, I was going to start out there. Right. I've got these. Maybe not that one. Get rid of that a minute. I've got these potatoes here. And I don't know why I left them there, but just for fun, I'm going to plant them in here. Because I got a few out of here, didn't I? Beginning of the year. So as soon as I've got nothing else there, I'm going to put them there. I think maybe I should do in here first. Start at the top, right at the top of the garden, and work my way down. Right, so I put them potatoes in there, and I'm going to water that shortly. Now, I'm going to go through these onions and see what I can pick. I can see that there's quite a few in there. So let's see how far we get. Right, some of these haven't come out too well. I'm not leaving them in there to grow any longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean them all off, even the small ones, and I'm going to roast them. I'm going to roast them all together. See, look, the ends are dying off. So I'm going to roast them all together and put them in the freezer. Right, I pulled all them spring onions out. I'm going to, oop! I'm going to oop. I'm going to sort them out when I get home. These are jalapenos. So I've been looking for the red ones underneath. Is it supposed to grow like a bush? I'm going to pull some of these big ones. I'm here. I'm going to take some of them off. I know they're not red or anything, but people like them like that. I don't like them. I'm going to harvest these. These are leeks, and I'm going to have a look. I know I showed you one on there. I'm going to have a look, see. Oh, it looks like there's a couple more. So anyway, I'm going to harvest along here, leave them in, and tidy that up, put some chicken poo down, there, and then start on this bit. Right, so let's get on with that bit first. Right, that's this done. I've just cut a few of the leaves of the tomato plant. If nothing comes of the tomato plant, it doesn't really matter. So I've just tidied up in here. I feel quite embarrassed actually about the whole place. I have let it really go because of the allotment. I should have got myself up here a bit more. But anyway, now that the greenhouse is finished, which I must admit I do like this greenhouse better. I do. I think it looks nicer. I spent a bit more money on it. For those people that don't know, this garden that I call the big garden is a friend of mine bought a house and he's multi-letting it. So nobody was interested in the garden, so he gave it to me, and it's quite a big garden. That's all of it there. And I've got a shed here, which is a mess as well. So yes, I've got all this. I've had this for, I think, about 4 years, but I have just let it go. Right, anyway, let's get back to this. I put chicken poo on there and given it a good water. I put chicken poo on there, giving it a good water. I put chicken poo on here and giving it a good water. So now, oh, I know all that's a mess as well. Everything's a mess. Now, the door broke a short while ago. So, these things, the covers that you can get for them, I actually cut it down. Oh, I can't really show you. This is to stop the cats from getting on, and it's not going to let me take it off. But yes, that's the door there, and now it's got a better cover on it. So that'll last a bit longer. Right, now to sort this mess out. You probably noticed that I've got a few of these stoneware bottles around as well. They was taken from Weymouth Harbour. Somebody went diving in there and found them, pulled them out, gave them to the local pub. My local pub was closing down. Where am I putting this? Oh yeah. My local pub was closing down and the landlord gave them to me. I've got quite a few. And I just thought they were nice, dotted around the garden. Right, it doesn't take long, does it, once you get going? I need some more wood chip for this. Wood chip, not chip wood. Wood chip, yeah. So what I'll do with that is I'll wait until... oh, look here. Look here. I missed that. I shall get in and do that now. Oh, just as I thought I'd finished. Right, these here are they called baby chrysanthemums? Or were they called pot mums or something? I've been really confused over these. I bought them late last year and planted them. They died back and I thought, oh, that's the end of it. But these three have come up and look at the buds on them. Millions of buds. So I can't wait for them to come out. Little fuchsia. And I'm gonna take these home over winter. These little houses. Little fish and chip shop. That's my pub. And that's my watermill. And I'm gonna paint them one by one. I'm gonna paint them really nice bright colours. And then bring them back. So that's going to be my winter jobs. That's my Mandamoo's gardening adventure and other stuff. So yeah. Oh, that little geranium there was in that pot. So I put that in there. I'm going to water that in a minute because I haven't watered it yet. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some dirty big clouds coming over. Oh. I should have left my greenhouse to tidy for last while it was raining, because I know it's going to rain. Oh, happy days. And look at it here. Nice blue sky. Oh, no. Okay, so I've decided, instead of putting the hay down, I'm going to put this down. A big piece of tarp to stop all the weeds and grass growing. So I've just started putting it down over there. And now